Hi there, Scott from Wessex Blades. Thanks for joining me again. It's finished. My epic Leuku with a Kellen on the front. Yes, trials and tribulations. This has been 3 days, just all in the holes through. I should be making them different from now on. Yes, big challenges and a change in order of sequence of events so that I won't be facing such pain in the future. But it is done, and it's in desert ironwood. Love the stuff. This is a belt killer. This is desert ironwood. So it's got a coating of 3-in-1, so you may see the odd sheen or drips or whatever. It's simply 3-in-1. Lovely finish on it. This stuff's beautiful to work with in time, but you can't rush it. It just clogs up belts. It's got a lovely sort of rough thing. There's one more thing I need to do to it, but as I say, it's virtually complete. All I've got to do is the final run around with the large wheel on the spine and get that thing done. But I'm having a rest because I've got to rest my arms, so carrying on with that tomorrow. Yeah, literally I've been like that with an awl working through. It's been very difficult with double welt and a new glue that I'm using, adhesive. So I should be doing ever such a slight different order of events from now on, so I don't end up. It feels like I'm trying to awl through fiberglass. It's that hard. And then we've got a Kellen on the front, which has a light acid and a stone finish on it, like that. So you've got a little utility blade with a camp knife sized Leuku, all in a slim, low profile-ish piggyback sheath. There's the back. There's my natural wax finish with multiple applications of neat's foot and the blend of Mr. freshly retired Robert Radcliffe's blend balm there, and then multiple coats of Canuba. So that's my natural wax finish, easy to maintain afterwards, just the odd touch of neat's foot and the odd reapplication of Canuba. Here we go. So moving forward, I want to be able to do, there's a Merlin in Almax for James I want to get done to catch up with these. The next huge batch is Danelaws and Prepper knives. There are a few here in terms of blades. The blade is done, it just needs the leather work. So we got this 25 Commando thing going on here. Mosaic. Oh! And then we have this one in plum with a clippy front. That's on its way. That's really like that one. That's swift as. And there's a box of them on the floor down here in their card wraps. Moved forward with audio, I'm hoping. I've got a muffled new microphone there. I've also got clip-on lavalier microphone. More for if it was windy outside. The audio would be better then. But I'm just trying to get into the swing of, preparing and getting the microphone set up so it's clipped to the tripod. So that's moved forward, all thanks to Patreon. I've actually added a very low tier on there because when I started and launched the Patreon channel a couple of months ago last year, it was mind-blowing, the response, and tier levels of certain amounts just opened themselves up as to how much people were prepared to do. Understandably, in the economic situation as it is, I would like to be able to offer a very low tier. So there is a $1 a pound, and there is now a $2 or $3. It's a very low amount that you will have access to early release videos. If I end up doing an extra batch one, like an extra Merlin or everything, the video for that available blade goes on Patreon before it goes on the website as available blades, so that people who are, you know, have an active interest in helping me out, in watching my videos, you'll, as a Patreon, will get the first shout, by the fact of you'll be getting early access to the video. The video of the knife of something available goes up on Patreon. So there's that. I do have a new batch arriving in time from Duncan, so there will be more West Keys coming in the next few sort of like month or so, I'm guessing. There's a new model out which will have Patreon early access as well. Absolute loads going on. I'm trying to juggle loads of plates, you know, like to bring this Merlin forward into this batch so I can do the leather work. There's a couple of Kellens down in a little toolbox down here, where I did the oak, if you remember. So they're all like in here, little Kellens with oak handles. So they were due leather little mini sheaths that are a belt loop, but you can still wear them around your neck as a neck knife. So I want to do that as well. It's mostly leather work over the next however many long it takes to do, to complete this batch and wrap it up, before I get on with the next batch, which is like mid-range size stuff. So as I mentioned earlier, Danelors, Fanglors, Leukus, that sort of size, and a couple of prepper knives. But thanks everybody's patience. Thanks to anybody who's rejoined, or moving up through levels. I'll do it entirely up to you guys, because I understand, you know, the way furloughs are or whatever. It's been a real trial tribulation. The family here's been hit a couple of times with it, so both my wife and my daughter have lost their jobs. The ceramic painting place that they had is finished. So let's see what happens next month, hey? So I know where it's all coming from. There's also been something family-wise over the last month I'm keeping under wraps, and just let you know I've been through the mill. So it's been a pretty non-stop, I'd say, from the last 5 weeks. So you may have noticed that the videos haven't been quite not showing too much what's going on, because there's been a hell of a lot going on. So I'm hoping to get back to the thing, get my nose back down grinding again, as I have been. I just haven't been showing it because there's been that much going on, not really worth sharing, to be honest. So I'm back, finally finished that one. Moving on with other stuff. I want to be able to show something in the garage in the next couple of days. More of a trial with the microphone, so I can just see how it goes. Hopefully it doesn't clip at a certain level. We'll find out. But yeah, cracking on. Thanks everybody for joining me. If you are interested in being able to help out in any way, there's a link to my Patreon channel in the description box. There should be a little corner, sort of slideshow in the top corner about now, of this outside. So you've got some nice outdoor appreciation for the colours. The desert ironwood's really cool. There's a really nice wave through it, and it was like that dark line through that. I mean, look at that. Oh, desert ironwood, great stuff. So that's moved on. Thanks everybody for the patience. I'm guessing 3 emails a day still. People trying to see what's available. I can only go as fast as I can go. I'm really sorry. I'm going as fast as my little fingers can go. So I'm banging on as much as I can. Thanks everybody for keeping up with the support, and I'll see you on the next one. Scott Wessex Blades. I'm on Instagram as well, so if you want to catch up with what I'm doing, I'm a bit more of a regular thing. The Instagram is more of a daily, twice daily kind of thing. And yeah, let's crack on and see what the rest of this phenomenal year 2020 can rear its head and spit out at us, eh? Yeah, been fun. Scott Wessex Blades out.